Hello, my wonderful fellow creative. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, channel is where I break down graphic design tutorial into a more simple and understandable way. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this. In this video, I promise you, you are going to learn a lot. It's a promise. So now, first thing first, the size I used was Instagram size, which is new, which is 3000. I think this was the one I used. This, yes, but this size and this size, they are the same thing. This one is just like times 2 of the size, this one and this. So let me pick this. Now the next, what I'll do next is to bring in the background. So this was the background I used, but before then I will change this. I will give this a solid color and I will make it let me take it down, then click on artboard from layer. Let me name it anything, atoms like this. Then I'll go and bring in my main design so you guys can see along. You guys can see along. Alright, so here's the main design. And I was like, oh, they actually not the same size. And ever since I was thinking they were the same size, I can see a little bit of difference here. You can actually see it. So let me resize this. If you want to resize, you can go to image and click on image size. So you go to image, Canva, then make here I'm trying to remember. I cannot remember, so let me just go to new and see the size. The 3600 guy. Let me just click on this one. Let me create a new one, new artboard. Create. Yeah, so I'll just delete this full one. Okay. So now I'll go and bring in the background back, and I'll drag it. You can see that every day we are learning something new. So the first day I realized that it was not the same size. But if you design with any of the sides, put it in Instagram, it will actually fit well. So yeah, this was the exact side I used. Click on enter, and yeah. So next thing I will go to my filter, blur and motion blur. I'll leave it like this. Click on OK. If I'm too fast, you can rewind to. Let me show you look at the. Click on OK. So if you want to do what I do to bring it back, just double click on this clacker twice, then the stuff will show up. Then you can edit it now. Let me bring in your model. So okay, you can actually see the different model you gave me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the main aim was because the guy actually he has different jobs. He's a content creator, a hype man, a guy does a lot of things, a dancer also, and a model. So you want all of them in one design. First of all, when he reached out to me and told me, I was a bit confused. I was not even a bit, I was confused. I was thinking, how can I make this in one design? Make something that will communicate what he does in one design. So I was like, what will I do then? I came up with an idea. Okay. I should just before of them, which is, and I started from the modeling. You can actually see. Let me double click it. The first image I used, literally arranged it. The first image I used modeling. You can see the guy look like a model here, dancing. He was dancing here, hyping. He was hyping here, comedy. He was doing comedy here. So these four were actually the four on top. So I didn't just carry and arrange them. I arranged them based on, you can see. So that was how I was able to create this. I was thinking, okay, how will I? Then I think I did not think God actually gave me the inspiration to create something like this. Now let's dive into this. Let's bring in the model. Let me bring in the model while I hide it. But the first thing I did was to create a shape. And the shape I created was now when you click on this, you check and you see sides. So if you change the size to, let me change to 5, you have something like this. That's what I'm having. But if you change it to 3, you're going to have a triangle, because triangle have 3 sides. So you can see, right? So that was what I did, and I dragged and I got something like this. Then I remove the stroke from up. You notice this is not showing this property panel channel. In this property panel is not showing, so you have to go to this side and pick a color. So the color, let me pick the color from here. Let me zoom it actually. Pick the color from here. So this was the color. So I want to go and give the stroke the color. So look at the color. I wanted to find the color code. So this is the color code here. Click on OK. And I think that was it. That was how I created the shape. And you can see here is it. And the next thing I did was to start copying it. What I did, I was copying it. So Control J, and let me change the color. Click on your shape again, because we will not see the property here. Then let me change the color to white, so I can see what I'm doing. So Control T, hold my shift and drag, then rotate like this, rotate, hold your control, this time you're holding control and drag. The first one I hold was shift, second one I hold was control. Alright, Control T again, and this time I hold my shift to kind of skews it, and hold my control to bring it to this down. Now, okay, I've gotten one. Now we Control J to duplicate it, and I will Control T and rotate it. I've gotten another one. Let me hold my Control T again and rotate it slightly. So that was, I've gotten 2. So I'm in the remaining 2. So we'll Control J again and Control T and rotate it again. Rotate. I've gotten 3. I see that the space is already occupied, and we actually need 4. So what I will do, click on Control and Shift and click on this 3, then Control T. I don't know, it seems I'm too fast. That's because I don't really like my video to be that lengthy, and I want you guys to grab it fast because there's no time. Alright. So like I usually say, if I'm too fast, you can rewind, watch the video again, then hold your shift this time and drag. Hold your shift and drag. I'm holding my shift. Then I will rotate it. I've actually gotten the 4 I needed. Yeah. So now Control J, I'll bring it here and I'll Control C, and I will rotate it. And This was how I created the shape here. Now what I'll do is to group. What I'll do is to zoom in, to hold my control and shift, click on this part and drag. Now take it up, drag, and then take it up in somewhere here. Let me drag again, and then take it up. Alright, so we are good to go. Now, what I will do is to this part, inside here, I will click on Ctrl U. If I use the Mac, Command U, then I will just find a green, play with this at the hue until you get that green you want. Okay, so let me click on colorize, then I'll look for the green. If I can see it here, not got what I want. Not really. So I will uncheck color. I'll check the colorize. Ah, got the colorize. I'll check it. I think this one is kind of okay. Plus 97, because it's actually not really going to show like that. Click on this new, click on G on your keyboard, and this gradients show. And you set here to black. Click on OK, click on OK. Make sure this part is also black. The foreground color is black. And hold your shift, drag, hold your shift. This is supposed to be on top of all of them. Yeah, hold your shift, drag, hold your shift and drag, hold your shift and drag, hold your shift, drag. Actually, this is what I'm having. So this 4, I will zoom it in again. Or scale it up. Alright, you can actually see how I was able to achieve something like this. Then I'll start bringing in my images. The first image is this was the first image. I already brought in the image before. I didn't forgot this was the image. Let me delete this one. This particular image is a big file. I think 33 MB or so. Let me locate the first one. That is the first one. Then I'll hold your Alt and flip it. Then I'll Control T and I'll scale it up, and I think I scaled it too much. Just something like this is okay. Yeah. Then next we go to my next one, which is this, and the next one is dancing, where he was dancing. Now hold my Alt again and clip it. Now Control T and scale it up. Alright, then click on this next one and bring in the next model, which this was typing when he was typing. For this guy is really talented, and his contact is actually here. In case you're looking for a hype man, a brand influencer, a model, this guy is actually the best guy you can call. His number is actually Jerry Design. Guy is really good in his work. You know, it's like Nanuka sees his entrepreneurship, guys. Yeah. Alright, so where is the last one? Ewo. Okay, this one is the last one. Let me bring in the last guy. Comedy, when he was acting comedy. Just one person, multiple talents. The guy is good in comedy, he's good at dancing, the guy is fucking dancer. So I use the F word. Alright, so just zoom it in. And boom, you have been able to communicate all what is doing in one design. And hold your control and shift, then click on the top part, then Control G. Then what you do, convert it to a smart object. When you are done with that, wait for it to load. Okay, there is a smart object right now. Now you go to filter, raw filter. Wait for it to load. I don't know why it's taking time. Okay, boom, you can see it look like which animal would I call it? Is it peacock? Yeah, peacock. To really say that. Alright, so now go to sharpening, increase the sharpening, go to your increase the saturation, increase texture, clarity, the haze, click on OK. I think I did too much because I noticed it went to 26. Wait for it to load. Like his tagline, I actually love his tagline. Nah, God they help Momo. That's really true. If he gets his nine, you don't know again his. And God really help Momo. So I did not be Momo. Now God help my life. So alright, so click on new. Click on G. When you click on this new layer, click on G. Now I cannot just, because of the law of contrast, I cannot add this logo that is white in this background. It will not have a proper contrast. It will not show it. That's why I added this black, so it will show it, and it will have this kind of vignette effect. What I will do, bring in the logo. This is the logo. Here's the logo. Now God help Momo. I feel I should increase the zooming, the scaling. You can actually see the way I scaled. This is perfect. This is perfect, my brother. This is exactly what I wanted. Now there was somebody that asked me how I made. I will show you this stuff, how I made it. Now there are several ways of making this box that look like transparent box. I think that will do that our next. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know why this shit is taking time to load. Alright. Okay, now next, bring in this his service is already listed it out because that will actually not take. If I start doing that, that will might take our time. So if you notice this shape I created, this shape kind of look like transparent, but let me show you how I made the shape. So it's very easy to make. Click on this part, hold your mouse and boom, like this. Make here like 3.95. Change the color to. Click on this part. I want to make it transparent. Let me click on the. This was exactly what I did, but let me just go to. So when you're in transparent, go to your basic. When you go to your basic, you will see something like this. This in your basic. Then you click on the first part and you pick a color. If you want to pick a color and it's too small, click on your zoom from this part. Then you go to zoom. Click this color. Okay. Zoom out and double click again. You will not be able to zoom. Click on the zoom again and click this color again. Click on OK. So you'll be able to get something like this. Or that's not what I wanted. Click on it and now you can start rotating it. Simple as ABC. That's how you get this effect. And you make sure here must be 50. Let me make the position. Make sure here the opacity is 0 in the center. Alright, so here I'll just delete what I did because if you go to this, I wanted to make it big. I have that big logo. I'm not getting it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. To have it big. So click on this, give it this color. I'll just copy the color code, Ctrl C, click on the next part, Ctrl V, and location just type 50. Enter. Then click it again. In this location, when you touch it, you make sure your opacity is one location will be 50, then your opacity will be 0. Then this part will be transparent. The center will be transparent. The goal is to make the center transparent as well. And you can actually play with this stuff. You can see I'm not getting what I want. So there is another way. I don't know what happened, but I was looking for this linear, but you can see I did not get what I want, so I can just give it this normal black and white, this transparent. Then I'll mask it out and use my brushing the part I want out. With your bracket key, reduce the size. So brushing this part out, you can see how then brushing this part out. So this is another way of getting that effect. You can use your brush or use the transparent key. Now the next thing I'll bring in is service include this. Bring it here. This box is actually make here 2.95, then Ctrl C, and I'll reduce the size of this a little bit. I'm holding my shift while doing it. Alright, so the next thing is to go bring in the star. So the star. I zoomed it in and I rotated it. Wait, is that what I rotated? Oh god, man! Rotated. Not my business though. Alright, so I brought in the star. This was not exactly how I put it before, but we can manage it like this first. Alright, so something like this. Then I'll Ctrl U and increase the saturation. Click on OK. And I'll bring in the call to action. I'll bring in my shape first. Make sure here is right, give it right, and take it up a little bit. And I'll bring in my I'll scale it down, and we are almost done. Also reduce the size and Ctrl A and centralize it. Ctrl D to set it. Scale it down. Ctrl A. So this was how I created it, and the last thing I did was to add this dab brush stuff. So I'll pick this color, and I'll make sure my brush is selected, B for brush. Now we increase the size with my bracket key and dab here. I'll take it to the down so this part can show. Then I will also dab here and dab here. Then I will change the blending mode to screen. So yeah, this was how I created this design in Photoshop. I hope you have learned something from it today. And if you have learned something, or you learn or you don't learn, please do well to subscribe. Well, I really hope you have learned something today. Alright, to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.